When people describe RVs, being fun to drive usually isn't at the top of their list. But with the new Winnebago Paseo, driving really is fun. It's the most powerful and quick to accelerate RV that I've ever driven. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a quick tour of our latest addition to our very popular line of Class B motorhomes. The Paseo is built on the new Ford Transit van chassis. Price-wise, it fits right between our Ram ProMaster-based front-wheel drive Travato and our premium Mercedes Sprinter-based Era. Before a Transit becomes a Paseo, it's delivered here to our Lake Mills facility from a Ford plant in Kansas City. We start with a very robust chassis configuration that features Ford's powerful 3.5-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost engine, and that will give you towing capacity of up to 5,000 pounds. There's plenty of power to sail up mountain grades and to do it all with an estimated 15 to 17 miles per gallon on regular gas. And for added stability and ride comfort, this chassis has dual rear wheels. Winnebago is the first RV manufacturer to introduce a transit-based Class B camper. We make and sell more B vans than any other company, and we've been building compact campers longer and better than anyone else. Starting with a shell, we design, engineer, and manufacture all of our interior living components. We fight for every square inch of usable storage, and through a series of mock-ups and computer models, we tightly designed around the unique characteristics of the Transit's interior shell. A lot of our design innovations you'll never see, like our custom braided wiring harnesses, our extra insulation, and the interior routed plumbing. To maximize interior space, we modify the factory chassis for underfloor placement of the maintenance-free AGM batteries and an Onan 2800-watt gas generator. In transforming a van shell into a Paseo, we learned that the slogan, "Built Ford Tough," really is true. Our assembly engineers had to source extra hard carbide bits just for us to drill holes in the Transit's high-strength boron steel. The Transit's complex shape make it a complex van to outfit. There are many subtle curves that require us to create the custom trim moldings and the inserts that give the Paseo a very polished interior finish. This custom molded bath unit is soon to be installed in a Paseo. And here's the finished unit. It's a surprisingly large all-in-one bath with a fold-away sink and water-protected storage. And speaking of water, we've designed and insulated the Paseo to be a multi-season vehicle. We listen to a lot of owners, and they want to extend their usage and travel in colder weather. And that's why the water tank and the plumbing are all inside the cabin. We also offer an optional holding tank heater for a nominal cost. The galley is topped with a Corian countertop, in which we've inset a space-efficient stainless steel sink with a glass cover that extends the food prep area. And to expand the counter space even more, there's a swing-up leaf. The Dometic 2-burner propane stove is 30% more efficient than other RV ranges. And where many B vans have only a microwave, the Paseo is outfitted with a standard convection microwave oven. Perhaps one of the biggest changes in galley design is the new NovaCool compressor refrigerator. Originally designed for seagoing boats, this is a more robust version of the same kind of technology used in residential refrigerators that cools down more quickly and holds the cold better. The compressor design also allows a lot more storage space. Compressor refrigerators are all electric, and the NovaCool runs simply and efficiently on 12 volts. We worked closely with the engineers at NovaCool to make sure that this refrigerator can keep up with the high heat that our owners face, and it does it using less energy than a 40-watt light bulb. With our optional solar roof panel, you can easily boondock for several days and keep the refrigerator ice cold with plenty of extra battery to spare. The rear of the Paseo was designed for maximum flexibility to adapt to your own unique travel and living needs. The twin benches are equipped with a total of 4 seat belts for passenger safety. Drop the pedestal table on top and now you've got a comfortable dining area for 4. At bedtime you've got a couple of options. A single person can use the passenger side bench. It has an upholstered extension that makes the sleeping surface longer. By easily dropping the dinette top onto the bench rails, you can make a larger bed that's 53 inches by 72 inches, allowing you to sleep in an east-west position. During the day, you can bring both light and fresh air into the coach. We've chosen the versatile blackout and screen-framed shades for the side windows. The blackout shades also offer an extra layer of air insulation for cold nights. For fresh air, you can tilt out the factory-equipped windows, even when the vehicle is in motion. All Paseos come with custom-formed windshield covers for nighttime privacy and snap-on covers for the rear. And whether it's day or night, The rear entertainment center provides both audio and video entertainment with lots of flexibility, from playing DVDs on the adjustable flat screen to Bluetooth music from your phone or other devices both inside and outside the coach. Probably the most important thing that really makes a compact B-van livable is where you can put all your stuff. And frankly, I think you'll be amazed at how much the Paseo holds. Storing your stuff and being able to find it are two different things. And that's why I want to point out a unique feature that we've done with the lighting. We've designed it to also shine inside the rear cabinets to help you see everything better. And lighting is something that we've given a lot of attention to, not only for practical tasks, but also for mood. Of course, all of our lighting uses energy-efficient LEDs, but we've also advanced the concept with the application of smoothly diffused racetrack lighting, and that's controlled by a two-step dimmer. For those times that you need to run the roof air conditioning, microwave, or a hairdryer, we've placed an Onan 2800 watt generator underneath the floor. Most coach systems operate on 12 volts powered by our twin AGM batteries. And to help keep them charged when boondocking, you have an optional 100 watt solar panel on the roof. You fire up the generator from this panel, which is where Winnebago groups all of the system controls into one place. There's the solar controller, power control monitor, holding tank heater, and the Truma Combi hot water and furnace controller. We've been using the German-made Truma products in more and more of our compact coaches. Owners love them for how quickly they heat the water and how quietly they push warm air into the coach. Now, before we head back outside, let's spend a few moments up in the cab. We ordered the fully upgraded cab from Ford. This includes the very comfortable adjustable seats, with the passenger seat being able to swivel into the coach. The steering wheel controls are very well laid out, and in the center of this dash is a very useful information screen that allows you to monitor speed and other features. Of course, there is cruise control, but there's also lane monitoring, which you can turn on and off. And finally, there's the Ford Sync 3 system, which has excellent voice control, Apple CarPlay, built-in navigation, high-definition rear camera, and satellite radio, all of which display beautifully on a bright 6.5-inch touchscreen. So now let's step outside for a final walk around. To make it easy to get in and out of the coach, we've added our own custom manufactured running boards. On the sides of the Paseo, you'll find all of our connection ports. We had active outdoor adventurers in mind when we designed the Paseo, and our engineers have done some very innovative work here. Let's start with a super easy to use custom bike rack. This rack conveniently collapses when not in use, and these ratchet straps quickly and securely anchor two bikes. But the greatest feature is that when the bikes are mounted, you can still open the rear door. Our quick release ladder system allows you to access the roof from the rear and from the side of the coach. And that's very helpful if you're loading long items like skis or kayaks. And up on the roof, we use an easy-to-adjust rail system that doesn't require tools. So that's a brief overview of the all-new Winnebago Paseo. I think that our planners, designers, engineers, and production assembly workers have all done an extraordinary job of bringing a truly innovative B-van to the marketplace. I'd like to invite you to visit the Winnebago website for specs, photos, and a state-of-the-art virtual reality tour. But better yet, visit your Winnebago dealer for your own personal showing and test drive. Once you stand inside the Paseo, and then when you ease it onto the freeway, I know you'll be impressed.